Well, it's Tuesday again, and just got up to the property. Picked up a load of pipes so we can get this all set in there, get it done. Need to load it out into the shipping container. I've got 2 shipping containers here that I store most of all my materials. Keep it all weather tight, and as we build, get some materials in here. My water line, I'll have to get a rack up top here so I can get my electrical pipe up there. But we'll set that up, and then we'll start putting these things in the ground so I can get my underground in. So that's what we're up to now. I got most of the biggest pipe removed off the truck. We have the littler stuff. I've got an 1.5-inch pipe and a 1-inch pipe laying in here that we're going to feed down this hole. This here will be the sub feed for the greenhouses. So what we're going to do is lay out our sections of pipe in here, clean a little bit, make it a little flatter on the base of the trench here, and then we'll drop it in. We'll put our 1.5 to one side that'll come up, and then I'll lay 1 inch on the other side. 1 inch will hold all my signal, my cable TV and Cat 5 for connecting the greenhouses to the internet and to connect all the buildings together so I can see what's going on in the greenhouse through the network from the house. So we'll start installing this pipe. Well, the sun's just starting to come up out of the east over here, looking at the property. So this here's what our sunrises look like. Really nice to wake up in the morning, nice and cool, and get to look at that every day. Well, yesterday what we did is got a little over 400 feet of pipe into the ground. This morning I'll fire up the tractor and get the trench covered up and get the section towards the pump house installed. This here's that 1.5-inch conduit for power to the greenhouse, and then the 1-inch line for the signal that we'll be sending out there to control anything. We'll have internet out there, and I'll just tie it all to the network. Inside the trench here, you can see to the right I have my 1.5-inch pipe that'll carry electrical, and then to the left is the 1-inch signal. We brought it down on either side of the trench. Every so often I pile up piles of dirt to keep them in place, so when I start backfilling it, they'll stay where they're supposed to stay. This trench is about 33 inches deep, just so whenever we dig, no one will hit my electrical lines. The next step here is where they tee. I'll put a pull box here. Since it's a 400-foot run, I don't want to pull around another 90. This here will pull just 2 90s, but this will go from here. I need to dig through one little area right here, and then it heads out that way towards our pump house. So that's what we'll do today if we have time, and we'll install those pipes. Well, the wind's blowing, so I put my cover on my mic and stuff. But I got one section of the trench all covered up, and I used the tongue to the trailer my mom and dad lives in. I used it to grade it down. So we got this section done, and then we'll pan around, and I got this section over here filled in. But then my front tire, we've been having some problems with it on the tractor. Basically got another flat, so I'm gonna have to take that off, see about either patching the tube, get a new tube into it. I have no idea. 2 weeks ago we put new tires onto it, and we've had issues with the front tire ever since. Instead of actually removing the piece of dirt that covers my water pipe, what we did is we actually bored up underneath of it, cutting a hole and sliding the pipes that we needed up underneath there, and then refilling them. As you can see, I got the other 90s coming up. These here, there will be 2 pull boxes here for to pull my power lines in. So those are in, and the trench is in, and we're tied right up to where the pump house is going to be. So that'll probably do it for today.